Tuesday, but it feels like a Monday. This guy's having a rough day. He didn't even close his door. He's like, fuck it. I got shopping to do. Ain't nobody gonna steal this jalopy. So as you saw in the vlog a couple days ago, I got my Canon G7X back, but I do need to get a SD card. So on my way home today, I'm gonna stop by and grab one of those. And then tomorrow potentially take this to Best Buy and get it sent to the shop to get it fixed, because now we have a new problem. Not only is the gimbal drifting, but the screen wants to randomly snap. Like right now, if I flip the screen, it's horizontal, right? I see the screen. If I flip it horizontal while I'm recording, it just goes vertical, and then the screen, I'm still horizontal, but the screen's vertical, right? When I'm not recording and I flip the screen, that's how you turn the camera off in the turns it into standby mode, whatever. It's also how I flip it if I want to record vertical. It goes to 3K instead of 4K. We're in 4K right now. And so right now the screen's horizontal, but randomly it'll flip it horizontal, vertical while it's still horizontal, like the sensor inside. So I don't know, two problems now. So I'm ready to send this in. As long as the G7X, we'll do a day of testing. So not tomorrow, then it'll be Thursday. So tomorrow we'll bring the G7X with us and we'll use it to vlog as long as everything's good. I take the footage back, edit it, everything's good with the footage, then we'll send this off. And the G7X will be the main camera while this is in the shop. Done with work, heading to Best Buy, grab that SD card so we can use the G7X. Damn, Geek Squad's always busy. Glad I didn't have to wait in line. All right, heading over to the cameras. Let's see. There's the Insta360. With the X5? Doesn't say. Sony. There we go. Speed. We want speed. Looks like they've stocked up on their cameras. They got the Insta360 X5. There's the Insta360 Ace Pro 2. Someone just asked me about that recently in the comments. I've never looked into that camera because I just honestly, no one's talking about it. Everyone's talking about the Action 4, Action 5. So the Action 5 is what is on my radar, but now I'm waiting for the 6. Supposedly the 6 is coming out later this year. I don't know. But there's the Pocket 3, and look at that price tag, dude. The tariffs have eaten that camera alive. $800 just for the camera, not even the creator kit. Holy crap. This camera is amazing, and this is still my main camera. Even when I get the Action camera or whatever I end up getting, this will still be my main camera, which is why I want to get it fixed. But the more I'm leaning into certain things about vlogging, the way I want to vlog, I need something that's not on a gimbal. The gimbal is what's holding me back for this camera specifically, with how I want to shoot, what I want to shoot. Talking head stuff, this camera's perfect. Just my luck, I had a $10 rewards gift certificate in my email, and I was like, sweet, this thing's like $22, save $10, you get basically 50% off. It expired yesterday. And he's like, well, it doesn't hurt to try. And of course he pulls up the website, it's not there anymore. He's like, well, you can try calling and they'll maybe extend it for a couple of days. I'm like, I'm here now. extending it a couple days, and then what? Coming. I don't know. It's whatever. Just little things like that. You're just like, damn it. My fault for not looking, right? It's my fault for not knowing when that thing expired. So it looks like they're finally widening this intersection here and making it, because it's only one lane to go across the bridge, but further down it's 2 and 2, and further down it's 2 and 2. It's just this bottleneck. I don't know why, for whatever reason. And even this bridge here, you can see they built a nice like wall along the side of it. So that they have to destroy that, and as you can see now, they're taking down these trees, these big ass eucalyptus trees like these. They're having to bulldoze them over to eventually widen the road. Kind of crazy. Look at that, they're just pulling it out of the ground. Holy shit. Boom. That's nuts. See that one there, uprooted that. Yeah, these are giant trees. He just throws it. Real life Transformers, man. That thing moves around. That's nuts. So this morning when I was going to work, they had that side blocked off. You can see that they're making people go. There's no turn. There's no left-hand turns because people are using that lane to go the opposite direction. And now I know why. They took down all those trees today. They're just going to continue on, taking all these trees out, and eventually they'll widen the bridge. And they actually have already built another side railing back over there by the tractor. There's another one, so you can see what they're eventually gonna widen this. They'll have to build more road and build down the bridge. Definitely keep the momentum going, and like I said, aim for one a week. And it doesn't have to be long. Like I said, it could be one day, one little going out with your friends, you know, like you did with the donuts, the cookies, you know. I forgot to record like 2 minutes ago, but Bryce just FaceTimed me. He was at the Apple store up at the bookstore on campus buying a power adapter for his new laptop that he got. It came with the cable, but they didn't have the power adapter, so that's an easy. He didn't know which one to buy because they had more than one. They had 2 Apple ones, and then they had like some off-brand, you know. And so, quick Google search, you know, figure out what works. And then of course, he's out of money. He hasn't got a job yet, so he's like, I don't have money for that. So had to shoot him some money to buy that adapter so that he can charge his laptop. And then he's like, I'm going straight up. And I go, so you gonna go edit? And he goes, no, I got homework. So he's going up to his dorm room to start working on homework. But yeah, like that. But just FaceTime is magic, man. It is the coolest thing. And I love the fact that I taught the kids how to use FaceTime back when I was working nights. And Sierra would go to school, be at school, I was at home, and then I would go to work, she'd come home from school, so she'd FaceTime me to show me what she did while she was in school. And I thought that was magic, right? My little 5-year-old daughter going, look at that made, Daddy. And now I've got my 18-year-old son who's 2 hours away FaceTiming me, and we're having a conversation as if I'm like, you know, we're face to face. It's just, I love it. I love it. This is the Siete brand Al Pastor taco seasoning. 2 tablespoons of water and a packet of that. Give it a good mix, and we're gonna let this marinate for 5 to 10 minutes. Basically, how long it takes to typically chop the onion up. Get a pan out, start to cook this, and she already did the pineapple. So pineapple, onion, cilantro, that's all you need. All right, we've got our pork that's been marinating for about 10 minutes. We're gonna mix in a cup of white onion and a 1/3 cup of pineapple. And that's gonna give us our Al Pastor base. And of course, when we're done, we're gonna top it off with fresh pineapple and fresh cilantro and onion.
Beans were after the bowls this week.
I'm okay with just tacos.
I already have beans right here.
Of course you did.
Some of your beans.
I was just gonna say that Al Pastor taco, pork Al Pastor tacos are like my favorite street taco, aside from like a grilled shrimp taco. That's my favorite. But those of you typically aren't like your run-of-the-mill street tacos. It's usually a specialty taco. But I do love a good grilled shrimp taco with like some cabbage and some kind of like chipotle cream sauce or whatever. Some fresh pico on there. I mean, the possibilities are endless, but like a good grilled shrimp that gets all that nice flavor and that little charred bits, it's the best. Al Pastor is a close second though. But you gotta have the pineapple. Gotta have a must. If you serve me Al Pastor without pineapple, no deal. Alright, this is pretty much done. We got our street taco tortillas with cilantro and onion, fresh pineapple. And we finally busted open this salsa. I bought this thing like 3 or 4 weeks ago. And it was sealed and it says it's good till October, so I'm not really in a hurry to open it. But I opened it and I tried it and it's freaking amazing. It's so different though. It's so unique. Like it's like a blended up salsa, right? It's a tomatillo salsa, but it's real chunky. Look how chunky it is. Right? It's almost like clumpy. Not like chunky, it's clumpy. It like sticks together, almost like a jelly. But it's so good. It's so unique. The flavors, it's got like this real strong garlic flavor. And those red chilies, I'm not sure what chilies they use. It just has spices. They're not telling you all the they have, but there's like looks like maybe some chili arbol in there. Ingredients say tomatillos, garlic, spices, onion, salt, lime juice. So the spices are, they're not telling us what kind of chilies they use, but there's definitely 2 different kinds of chilies in there. And it's all roasted. And like I said, the garlic is the predominant, like just so good. It's just a great garlic flavor. It's not overpowering. I tend to put a lot of garlic in my salsa when I make pico de gallo or guacamole. I love garlic. Any other psychos in the kitchen that chop up their meat with scissors?
I wanted it smaller.
You started doing this like 3 or 4 months ago, and it's kind of disturbing. Because you just take the scissors and just start masticating meat.